sometimes the simplest things that seem so obvious aren't. Before I went to culinary school, I didn't really even know how to cut a potato. Here's how to cut a uniform potato. Cut off the ends and the sides. You can cut all 4 off, but I like a little bit of the skin. And now you just go straight down. And now you can stack them. And be careful your knife doesn't slip because potatoes slip around, they're starchy, so get a good grip. Do your bear claw grip. I mean, they look like French fries. You eat with your eyes, so it's good to make something look appetizing. And if you want to make hash browns, then just cut one more time for the small squares. Now that you've cut these perfect French fries, take your other pieces and you decide. You don't have to use them. I don't waste anything, so I'm going to cut them individually. Those you could use and put aside for hash browns or something different. It depends. I'm not fancy, so I don't waste a thing. So my oven is now preheated to 425. This is a tablespoon of oil, literally like that. That was maybe a tablespoon and a half. It has to be coated. Move it around and make sure the oil is everywhere. And you can add whatever you want. You could put rosemary, you could put Italian herbs, garlic. You could put whatever you actually have. You could put seasoned salt, jerk seasoning. I'm one of those people that opens up the cabinet and then just decides what to do. So this is a very simple, classic way to go. So teaspoon of salt and pepper. This is pepper. A teaspoon of pepper. And use more if you like pepper. I like pepper. I like pepper. I like salt. That's a teaspoon. I would also put crushed red pepper in here. That would be very good. Teaspoon of salt. You could use garlic salt. Oh, spices, by the way. You really need to renew your spices. You need to get new spices. I bet you anything that you're watching and that your spices have been in your cabinet since you moved into your house. Because everybody has that great spice rack that is now graying and the spices smell sort of like nothing, and you use them and you think you're doing something, and they are not vibrant. They're already dried spices, so you're already behind the 8 ball, because fresh herbs is the way to go. So they say 6 months to a year, which is a great reason to buy the smallest one, the smallest container, and I would say maybe 2 years, because everybody's not a gourmet chef, and I have some in my cabinet for 2 years, smell them, but it's very liberating to just throw them all away and then just buy the ones you need as you go. So here's paprika. Paprika is just a nice little zippy little spice, and it gives good color. And I'm going to do a half a teaspoon of paprika. As I'm looking at this, chili powder would be great too. You get ideas. You have to start thinking. Don't do what I did. You could make this with sweet potatoes, and you could do cinnamon, and you could do some brown sugar, and you could do salt and oil, and that would be really great. Like brown sugar and cinnamon would be excellent. Okay, so this is all mixed. All right, put these guys down. The recipe calls for 4 potatoes because it's just about what works nicely on a sheet pan. You don't want them on top of each other because they will steam each other and not get crispy. And you gotta kind of babysit them. Once they start cooking, they'll get smaller, and then you can move them around as you go. All right, I'm putting my guilt-free French fries, or I think I'm gonna call these faux fries. I'm putting my faux fries in the oven. 425. Bake those for 35 to 45 minutes. Again, turn them halfway through. Play around with them, move them around, and we'll see. We'll see if it takes 35 to 45. Know your oven. Wow, all right. Oh, we almost lost the French fries. Okay, so McDonald's, here we come.